Hurricane Sandy. It was Category 2 or 3 by the time it hit the eastern seaboard, October 29th. It was actually a combination of not only the hurricane, but a winter storm that was coming in. So when the two centers of the cyclones were swirling towards the eastern seaboard, what we were getting was called the Fujiwara effect, where the centers of these storms were coming towards the same common point, a data point, right? And became a giant superstorm that came over New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, all the eastern seaboard late in the hurricane season. It's also important to know that with all of the lunar rising and the time of the month that we were in, we had rising tide. So there was lots of flooding in subways. In fact, Ground Zero flooded. Manhattan was dark, candlelight, so there wasn't power in some areas. Lots of challenges in Hurricane Sandy. So what we did was we worked with a group, our team at FIT, with Splunk, to look at over 7 million tweets that were coming out from survivors to understand where the fear was coming from and when they were having fear, so we could figure out when to get resources out and how to disclose the information in a timely fashion. So what you're seeing on this graph is, there's a couple of different graphs, but I'm going to take you to the bottom one to show you where it was peaking. Sandy hit the eastern seaboard on October 29th, but we actually saw the fear spiking, the words "please help" in Twitter, on October 30th and 31st. So after it had struck land is where we saw fear happening. So it really changed some of the way that we operated, and when we worked with FEMA and the external affairs team, this information was utilized to help plan out how to respond. Data used in disasters for good. Couple different slides. What's important here is critical infrastructure in Hurricane Sandy. Power was out. We were running short on fuel. There's a lot of critical services, and so these graphs actually show the spike in the different services and the need that was happening with survivors in New York and New Jersey and on the eastern seaboard. One of the points I want to make is that power was a big issue for people. When they didn't have power, they were tweeting about it. They were telling us about the fact that they need it. They needed not just off the grid, they wanted their power restored. And being in the urban areas that we were in, we saw that as a big spike during Hurricane Sandy.